Okay, we're back, guys. The score is still 1-0 for China D, and now we're hopping into game 2. Home map for Norway A is gonna be 3 versus 3 Arabia. Okay, so let's join the room, mute the music, and here we are. So, since the game is already at, well, minute 4, quickly gonna go through the players. I thought there was a ball steal here or anything, but no, nothing special. Okay, so in the flank positions here in purple we have Viper as the Huns. He is up against Me in blue as the Mayans. That's, let's say, the 10 o'clock position. Then here in the 5 o'clock position in yellow there is Naruto fan playing as the Mayans here, and he's up against green, and that would be happy as the Mongols. Game needs to sync now. That's just gonna be a few seconds. Oh, I see this ball running back. And here is a ball steal about to happen. That's Naruto fan taking the ball from green, as it seems. Yep, definitely. It's way too far. And the game has synced and is running smooth again. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alright. So, pocket players. In orange we have MBL playing as the Mongols, and in blue there is Jax playing as the Huns. It's both really nice, right? Huns are great in the flank position, but I think I would prefer to have them in the pocket position here. Mongols, they need their time in mid to late castle age to boom up. They cannot pump out that many knights as compared to Huns. So let's see, maybe slightly better civilization distribution here for China. But it's always down to individual performance, right? That's just, you know, the theory. And in 3 versus 3, you can actually play a lot of different strategies. It's, yeah, I think, or 4v4 usually boils down to two versus 2's plays simultaneously, right? In 3v3 there's a different dynamic at least, so kind of curious how this game goes, since we've seen many 4 versus 4 games. It's nice to see a 3 versus 3 Arabia. Okay, here pushing Dia from Me. Okay, yeah. Well, Huns Mayans, that's not an easy one. On paper, Mayans should be the stronger 1v1 civilization, right? Then the pockets here won't be a big difference if they played, you know, standard blacksmith stable build order and then just take out knights. Mongols have really the option to get out some early scouts, but then again I'm not so sure if that helps against Mayans. Mayans usually play defensive, they have cheaper walls. They usually go for a drush, so walling is kind of part of the strategy. Alright. Then here from Huns, well, I'm expecting 1 stable in the beginning. Some people actually get 2 stables with Huns just to pump out 4 knights out as soon as possible. So nothing set in stone here. And then here, well, for Mongols in the flank position we usually see a fast feudal age and early scouts coming out. That's highly dangerous, especially for the pocket player. So I think Viper should wall up his villagers, especially at the wood and gold. Let's check out his gold. Yep, it's forward. Same goes for the secondary one. Here's one, but it's quite far from the TC, no point really taking it. This sheep here, okay. Sorry, I said Viper. Oh, it's MBL obviously. Send a sheep here. but he used it to scout. Just typing in the chat. Okay, and the game continues. It was just a pause. Okay then. Mayans. Yeah, that could really be the case. Mayans walling up, playing it defensive as they usually do. And then the scouts here from the player in green, happy will go directly to MBL, the Norwegian pocket. And in this case then MBL really needs to be prepared for it. Okay, here comes the barracks from Viper, so as a Han player he's going for a Drush. We actually see that a lot in team games now. A few years ago people liked to play oops, that was loud. They still played their scout build order, you know, population 22, get out scouts, just like in a 1v1. Which is okay. Hans can go up to Castle Age really fast, but with a Drush fast castle they can even go up quicker and get their really overpowered cavalry archers, right? That's usually what you want to see from a Han flank player, especially if the pocket player is a civilization that can get knights, unlike, you know, Mayans or Aztecs. In this case you could switch, then Hans could go for knights. Okay, MBL going for gold, 4 farms, everything looking quite standard. Okay, what's happening here? Mayan Drush coming out from a Naruto fan. Long wall here from green. Let's go to his point of view maybe. Okay, so he's up by 80%. That's an okay time, I guess. Just after the 10-minute mark. Quick wall here. Ooh, I thought there was a hole now, but it was just the villagers moving away from the palisade. Can he drop the stable? Why is he going to fight here? Could seal this off with the stable if I'm not mistaken. Where is he going? Yep, now 1 palisade here. Yep, and that's done. Okay, so stable coming up. A little delayed, lost a few seconds, but no big deal. On the other side, what's going on here? Wait, is Viper actually... Was he drushing at all? No, he just went up. He just dropped the barracks really early. Some players do that. Just to, yeah, well, not really fake a drush, but sometimes the opponents go for it and think there will be a drush coming. Viper lost a vill here, 2nd villager down. What is he doing? Oh boy. So 2 ranges are up, but 2 villagers gone for the Viper. That really sets him back in this duel here with M and me. Oh boy. Alright then. Feudal coming up for M and me now. That looks like a solid time. On the other side, here's the Drush from Naruto fan coming in. Well, but Jack seems okay. The wood here is walled. Berries should be easy to defend. There's quite a few villagers there actually. How many is that? Is that 7 villagers on berries? Let me go to his point of view. The game is played live right now. He's gonna... Ooh, what is he doing? Did you forget about his units there? That is 3 militia down and the eagle. Yeah, so yellow completely forgot to watch his units there. There's no way he just didn't care. He tried to get away, but was too late. Okay, now Drush from blue still alive, but well, Palisade walls holding those units off. And these archers now from Viper. Oh, that's unfortunate. Need to kill off this Drush before they can actually go and attack blue's base. And here actually an archer got trapped in the forest, as you can see. Could have maybe been avoided with a gather point, let's say here to the back. But these things just happen. What's going on here? Is this a palisade? I guess so. Okay, now Viper actually went for the pocket player. That's a cool move, I think. Blue was definitely expecting something. Okay, any more activities here? Is this a scout from red? I guess so. MBL is here as well. That's a good idea, to be honest, because look at green. Green is even stonewalled now. Is green gonna sling or what? Yep, it looks like green is slinging. Let me go to his point of view. 2 scouts now. That's a lot of villagers here, so they could probably fight these scouts. Yeah, and he is. Nice positioning though. See, he's covering the entire back of Red's base. This one here is still very vulnerable, and here come the first knights from MBL. If they could deny a town center here, that would have been the GG here, but I think with Red getting his own knights, and MBL obviously needs to cross the entire map to get there, I think Red will be able to get a town center here sooner or later. Right now it looks bad for him, but as soon as he gets a TC, secures the area, then he can go for the archers and he's fine again. So, yeah, green, stonewalled. Got a market, but not sure what he's doing. Is he just taking his time to go up to Castle Age? Playing it super defensive. Okay, here comes the town center I had in mind. MBL there with 3 knights against 2 knights and a spearman, but he won't be able to deny the TC. Even if he sacrifices 2 villagers, so it's not a big deal. MBL even going away already, avoiding the fight. Yeah, might get a villager, but that should be it. That's it. Okay, yellow has walled, so a similar play here. Although from Mayans, yeah, why not actually? Okay, let's see what is happening here in blue's base. Not much action. Let's maybe check out his point of view. That's M and me. Clicked up to Castle H. He will hit Castle by 21 minutes and 28. Here in the back, okay, that was just 3 archers trying to harass the gold. Viper there with a lot of units. Viper will be in castle by 22 and 4 seconds. Yeah, Red is not even interested in these 3 archers. They're not really doing big damage. It was probably more interesting to chase down MPL. Now that he has the time, here's a knight that can clear them all, no problem. I'm really curious what green has in mind here. Yeah, he's still running around with scouts, so good micro, I guess, keeping them alive. But if 4 scouts is all he did and then reaches Castle Age at 2159. That is not so great, obviously. Well, the walls set you back. That's a huge investment early on. Takes a lot of time to build, and yeah, these villagers can't collect any other resources, obviously. Okay, then, in the back. Yeah, Viper defending against 2 knights, no upgrades at all. That is no problem. Here at the side, MBL is safe as well. 3 town centers up. So, no real danger here from the Chinese team at the moment. I think they're going for the long game here, as it seems. Very, very defensive play from Happy. Blue also rather safe. I mean, he has a super open map, but he's still doing his best to secure the area. Red, well, kind of had to suffer, because obviously if your 2 flanks play really defensive, then yeah, the pocket will get attacked. Let me reduce the scroll speed a little. This should be better for the stream. Okay. Oh, he got 2 villagers here, so that was good scouting. Could have run into this TC or, well... Oh, even another one. So that's 3 villagers with 2 injured knights. Could even run away, but doesn't matter anymore. These scouts still running around, but they're not doing serious damage, I imagine. Here there's 3 town centers up already here. This gold is walled. And a 4th town center coming up already for Naruto fan. Let's compare that to green. He just reached Castle Age. Added 2 town centers. We could take a look at the villager counts. 60, 65 and 38 for Norway. Viper quite low there, but well, wasn't really easy for him in the beginning. And then 46, 49 and 56. Oh. Not a single player above 60. Looking at the team scores, that is 2,600 against 2,500. So, small advantage for Norway, but this doesn't tell us much really. 100 difference in a team game is really nothing major. 2 town centers in the front, even securing the 2nd gold here from Jax. I like that move because in the back, well, there's some stone for him, but Huns are not that keen on stone usually. Okay, what's blue doing? Just took out a palisade here. Viper obviously knows what's coming. Yeah, there is not much to hit for blue at the moment. Is there a siege workshop in Viper's base? I don't see one. So he will try to defend this with cavalry archers. 50, that means Bloodlines has not been researched yet. Does he have a stable at all? No, that's 4 archery ranges, but no stable yet. Here's University, Ballistics is coming up, as we can see here. On this side, green going for knights apparently. Yeah, maybe not the worst idea against Mayans, an archer civilization. But still, yellow is walled pretty much everywhere. Yeah, blue probably spotted the situation. 3 town centers covering pretty much the entire economy. Oh, and this is a nice snipe here. MBL hitting with his knights, Viper following up with cavalry archers, so this was a nice trap. Very nice trap from Norway. Alright. So this was another small win, I would say, for Norway. That gives them another small advantage. Team score now is 350 apart. It used to be 100, 150, so yeah, every little counts. Here, yellow Naruto fan is building his first castle in the front, behind the walls. These knights here will probably not get in. There's a villager near, so... Oh, come on. Is he watching it? Yes. Now he is. Why is he walling there? Yes, he should go to this spot and wall it. Oh, come on. What a lazy wall. Or he just spotted it wrong. Well, anyway, there's a few knights in now. More coming. But there's a lot of town centers still. These knights have bloodlines and +1. Still not a great situation for yellow. If green doesn't really care too much, then he can really idle yellow's economy a lot if he wants. Okay, now where's blue going? Oh yeah, he's trying to follow Viper's cavalry archer, which is really hard with crossbowmen, obviously. Cav archers are just so much more mobile. Yeah, now Viper should try to get out. There's more and more red knights coming. Combined with the crossbows, there's no point fighting it. Okay, MBL added quite a few stables. That is 5 now, if I'm not missing any others. Four cavalry archers trying to reach something here, but their range is just not great, right? It's 4+2 compared to 5+2, so that's something to weaken cavalry archers a little. Imagine they had the same or even more than foot archers, then that would be crazy, I think. Okay, green trying to raid MBL a little. He might get 2 so villagers, depending on how quickly MBL reacts to this. Military counts, 10 to 38 to 30, and here we have 32 to 9 to 17, so more army from Norway on the field. But as I said, from the very beginning it looked like China D is going for the long game here. They're not too interested in winning this game or killing an opposing player very quickly. Viper lost some units here, I'm not sure why. He could have escaped with his cavalry archers. Yeah, Viper being forced to move away from this wood. Fight between the pocket players now, but I think red has more units, yeah. Not sure again why MBL fought this. I lost quite a few units there. Still some raiding. Maybe he was hoping to kill off some villagers in the meantime, but it doesn't look like it was worth the trade. Naruto fan in yellow going up to Imperial Age. Okay, Siege Workshop coming up. Yeah, that's a good castle here, but so is this one here from green. Really depends on the Imperial Age time. We've just seen yellow reaching Imp, and well, green will follow in just a moment. First trebuchet is out now. How many archers is that? 8 or 10? Securing or defending this trebuchet. What's going on here? Okay, fight between Cav archers and crossbowmen, but Viper is still on 50 HP. Why didn't he get bloodlines yet? There's the stable now, and bloodlines coming in. Alright, but still quite late for my taste. He had a few major fights already against these crossbowmen, and with bloodlines they would have ended very differently, I think. Okay then. Yeah, if Yellow here, Naruto friend, I just seen it on the chat, is better known as Sletten, succeeds here in taking down all the castles from Green, then this could be huge. I think Green's plan all along was to, well, boom up to Imperial and get out Mangidice. Now if all his castles actually get trapped down, then, well, there goes his plan. Second castle is here. Does Yellow see it? Could change the point of view. No. Does not see it yet. On the other flank, not much going on at the moment. This one here looks a little bit vulnerable to me. In late Castle Age, early Imperial Age, a Palisade really holds nothing. MBL still raiding. I think that is really useful, even if you might think, okay, knights are actually expensive and he loses a lot. There's still a lot of action in Red's base, and that slows down his economy. Just compare the scores. 7,000, while MBL is pretty much untouched, against 5,000. And that is Huns, right? Huns should have a stronger boom than Mongols, but MBL is playing this awesome. Viper is supporting it, or has been supporting it. Now even Yellow is hitting Red. I think Norway is playing this very clever. As I said, the two flanks are really defensive. Only the pocket was kind of open, maybe, yeah, easier to hit. But now it looks like, yeah, we get to see why Mayans are considered so much stronger in 1v1 Arabia than Mongols. This is just the early Imperial strength from Mayans. They can mass up so many units, they have the awesome economy to get out upgrades like Capped Ram, Bracer, Chemistry really quickly, and yeah, strong play from Norway. In this one, I'm really, well, sad that we didn't get to see game 1. There was some error with the spectator mode on Woobly China. It would always stop the game at minute 16 or something. So anyway, this was the 1-1. Norway getting back into this match. Let's go through the achievements quickly. Here, Jax. Not really the best of ratios. Obviously he was doubled a lot of times. Viper, yeah, positive. MBL had a very good ratio here, I think. And Happy, well, kind of hard to compare, because against Mayans the ratio is always a bit misleading, isn't it? Economy. 18,000 food against 13,000 food, and that is Huns, and MBL was Mongol, so very strong pocket play here, I think. Alright. Let's go back and hope for game number 3 to start soon. Gonna put on the background music, and yeah, let's see what you guys are saying on the chat. Could it be that MBL is improving last month? I think MBL has improved a lot over the last 18 months, to be honest. I remember when he was 1850, not so long ago, like 1.5, 2 years. Okay, Well, about Viper, Viper got caught really, as we like to say in German, with his pants down. Can you say that in English? He really didn't expect the Drush to hit the villagers right there. He built the archery ranges a bit far from his town center, so the two vills were unprotected, and I don't know why he lost two villagers there. He could have lost one, that would have been fine, but then the second one, I don't know. So if you are down two villagers very early on, of course, that sets you back, even if you are the Viper. Okay, what else? Yeah, should I say Slatin? I think it's always confusing for, let's say, viewers who don't know everyone on AOC Zone and the old school top players if I say Slatin, because, well, in the game it says Naruto fan, right? No, this is Woobly US, so regular Woobly. And yes, I agree, MBL played really well as a pocket here. He outboomed a Han's pocket as Mongols. But then again, it was good teamwork. Viper hit the Chinese pocket really early, and MBL hit almost exclusively his opposing pocket because there was nothing to do on the flanks, really. Oops, wrong hotkey. I just had a look at the game room, so sorry if I just mentioned this now. You've seen it 2 minutes ago probably, but it's gonna be 4 versus 4 Dry Arabia, so a lot of Arabia today, and I like that. So really looking forward to the next game, Game 3 between China D and Norway A. Okay, here we are. 4 versus 4 now, game number 3. Let's check out the players, their positions, their civilizations, and so on. Okay, yeah. The Viper playing in yellow as the Huns in the flank position, and he's up against Happy as Mongols here in green. Okay, well, this is, yeah, let's call it 8 o'clock position, maybe 7 o'clock for Viper. Then flank on the other side we have in purple Never Ever playing as the Chinese here on the right hand side, and he's up against teal Jacks as Huns. Okay, so Huns Chinese, that should give Huns a small advantage. They're usually faster, their economy is easier to balance. But I think Never Ever found his sheep really quickly, so that is always great for Chinese. Yeah, let's check out the maps a little. The gold here for our teal, for Jacks, is a bit forward, I think. Berries, well, forward, but still okay. In the back, there's pretty much nothing. Only one boar here. Stone at the side, main stone to the front. 2 gold to the front. So really not the best of maps here for Jacks. Not at all. Let's see how it looks for Never Ever. Quite an open map too. He would have to walk really far, I think, to wall off. Okay. Main gold, berries, deer. Wood is a little far as well. Nope, not a great map either. So this calls for some early action, I think. It's not gonna be easy to play this really defensive. Even if you get a lot of palisades, there will be maybe either a way in or a place to hit for archers. Okay, then on the other flank, Viper has his main gold at the side on a hill. I think he could drop a town center here if I'm not mistaken, so that's okay for later. Berries are okay. This boar a little, well, forward, but ooh, is Happy going for the boar? Looks like it. What's the flaring here? Oh god, a lot of laming going on. MBL taking a boar from green, and Viper will go for a boar too, so yeah, even if Happy manages to take this boar, that's gonna be 1 boar under his town center. Is it? No, it's not far at all, I think. There's just this tiny forest and it's not really in the way even. So MBL and Viper should be able to steal these 2 boars. Critical situation. It is minute 3 though. So if Happy notices this, yep, there it goes. China could call for a restart. Yeah, did anyone use a restart? Question from the chat. I don't think so, to be honest. The game was restarted like 1,000 times due to connection issues, but I think there was no proper restart called yet. Happy has a stone blocked. Oh yes, that is very bugged. I didn't even notice. So tough. Did you contact them or shall I? Yeah, sorry I didn't see it in the chat too soon. The sooner the better, I think. Yeah, I should watch out for map bugs on Arabia. It's really rare, but yeah, it happens. And for Mongols it kind of matters.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the stream, the spectator stream, so to speak, to finish. Yeah, okay, here it is.
Start the game already!
Yeah, it would be interesting to see if Happy Happy has even scouted it. Because they're not sure. No, he didn't scout it, but there's no way to tell for him really, even with the Mongol exploration. So yeah, Viper acknowledged it and everyone else too. Let's go back. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Okay, back. Game has not started yet, thank goodness. Alright. Okay, here we are with the 4v4. This is the home map choice for China D. So let's see how this goes. Viper this time in the pocket position. Is playing as the Huns. And yeah, let's review the map. As always, I think it's best to check out the flanks first. So here, Naruto fan, better known as Sletten. Old school player. He's the mains in this one, playing in blue, and there's teal. That would be Jax playing as the Huns. So yeah, that's a classic matchup. Huns against mains. Then on the other flank, player in orange. Let me guess, it's MBL. Yes, he likes his orange apparently. So Mongols for him, yeah, they stick to their civilizations as it seems. And he is up against Mayans, so yeah, Mongols, Mayans, not so easy to play for Mongols. We've just seen how Happy did in the game before. I think in a 1v1 that would have been even worse. So I really think that Grey needs to think of something. Excuse me, Grey. MBL. You can't just boom and wall. That would not end really well. His map is quite open to the front anyway. This side here can be walled though. This side as well. Yeah, maybe if he drops all his army buildings to the front, but still, it is hard to defend. What is MBL flaring? The back? Anyway, check out the pocket players. We have Happy as the Mongol here. Mongol in the pocket position against Never Ever. So two civilizations that really showed their strength in Imperial Age. Mongols can go for some early scouts. With Chinese, yeah, I don't think so. I rather expect some standard play here. One stable or two stables. Then, yeah, a boom to Imperial. China, though, they really benefit from their discount on upgrades in Castle Age already, I think. So they can pump out a lot of knights, unlike Mongols usually. So it could be dangerous for Happy. What's happening here with the scout? Viper getting a few hits on the teal scout. And then play in red. Xiao Fan, he's up against the Viper. So Spanish against Hans. Not easy, not easy. Spanish have two options in the pocket position, really. They can go for a castle drop and conquistadors, or just regular blacksmith stable and knights. Depends a little on the flank player. Here there's Hans. Hans get their awesome cavalry archers. But then again, their stables are faster, so it's really up to China here what to do. I think both works well with Spanish, to be honest. I'd like to see conquistadors, but this level, not so sure. Ooh. That was close here for red. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Jax is being chased by Viper Scout and Sletton's Eagle Warrior.
No.
Some fun in the chat. Okay, everything really standard so far. Nothing special or really surprising going on. That's... Ooh, is that a dead villager? Yep, probably here from Xiao Fan. Yeah, there's no loom on these villagers. China could get a few more scouts in this area, to be honest, because this is really an easy target. Viper's map is awful now that I look at it. I usually don't check out the maps for pocket players too much because it's most of the time not that important. But here for Viper that is pretty bad. There's no wood near the town center at all. I mean, I've seen worse, but still not great at all. Okay, game was slowed down a little, now it is continuing. Wall coming up from Happy Happy. Okay. Now we're getting close to minute 7. Population 19, maybe 20. Let's go to MNMe's point of view. Yep, minute 20. But he's spending his wood rather on palisades rather than on a barracks for a main player. For me it's a little bit of a surprise, but in a team game it might make sense actually. If the strategy is to get a team wall, which seems to be the case here, at least for green and grey,
Yes.
then yeah, you need to stick with it. Yeah, there was a pause. Still waiting. Okay, yeah. Jax is preparing his drush as Hans. Here comes the first militia from Naruto fan, from Sletton. Will this palisade wall go up? I think it will. That's 3 militia, 2 scouts, that is really enough here. And Viper is not close with his scout, he's, well, somewhere in the middle. So not much to do for blue at the moment. And it really looks like they go for a team wall of 3 here, with Teal. It's kind of, well, not impossible, but hard, as he's a bit further from his team than the rest. This palisade here goes up, just as expected. He has a pretty good map though. If he walls the front, the side is not that much to wall. And then here, yeah, that's almost like Green Arabia. Not looking bad at all for him. Okay, here's the drush. Balancing each other out. I mean, no matter who comes out on top of this, the remaining army won't do too much anymore, I think. Here's an interesting one. Viper catching the scout from Jax. 4 HP left. Two militia almost on full HP, and yeah, a little less here for Naruto fan. The 2 scouts are on low HP though. I could have killed the scout already by now, but then again, there is well, not really lag anymore. The player said there is, well, the lag is gone, but obviously there is latency, so it's not like you're playing in single player, obviously. Okay, yeah. Viper trying to catch the scout, 1 HP left. There's a straight line. If Jax doesn't do anything stupid, he should be able to protect the scout.
No.
Yeah, he's saying no. Viper even losing some hit points here. Barracks is coming up. Oh wow, that's a lot of walling here from Grey, from M&Me. What's the plan there? Ah, why did why did MBL attack there? I have no idea. Anyway, it's not like he relies on the scout there, he's going for archers anyway. Can he hit anything with these archers? That's the big question. Look at these palisade walls. Very, very tough walling there. Almost impossible to get in for a feudal age army. Yeah, it's gonna take ages at least. There's green. Will he add another layer or... Okay, he's building a stable there. He can remove the palisades in the front and send the knights out towards the middle of the map. Makes sense. Yeah, well, that's the two remaining militia for jacks. Just forcing a few seconds of idle time here on blue. Nothing crazy, yeah. Yeah, people on the chat are speculating already. Grey slinging jacks. Could be right. Jax is very close to the Norwegian team. He is Hans, so he could pump out a lot of units. Let's check his point of view and how his resources look like. Yeah, he has the resources to go up to Castle 8. Almost like a normal fast castle. And he is indeed building a stable, not archery ranges, which would be, well, let's call it the standard flank play for Hans. 6 idols should get them to work. Yeah, he is. Forward, lumber camp. Not so sure I like it, especially against ranged units, but, well, he's supposed to be pushing, so it shouldn't really matter if this lumber camp is forward or not. That's the plan. Let's see how it's gonna work out. Let's take a look at this flank. MBL, I guess, massing a lot of archers in these ranges. Well, a lot is really exaggerated. That's 2 and 1. What is MBL doing here? Okay, that's 7, but he won't get in. Didn't even break the first layer of wall, and there's, well, of palisades, and there's a second one and even a stone wall behind, so for 7 archers, yes, with fletching, but still, that's gonna take a while. Then yeah, the play from red here looks like Conquistadors to me. Yeah. He's just missing a little bit of stone. He just dropped this gate, but if these villagers drop off the stone, then he can build his castle. Okay, town center coming up for Viper. First few knights are on their way. This is still the scout. On this side, yeah, MBL is making use of the hill bonus, but then, well, it is still stone walls waiting for him. Maybe he can catch a farmer or 2. Not very likely though. Green knights coming up. It's 2 stables, 4 happy. Now here. Well, I'm gonna go back to the point of view from Me because I still don't really understand what's going on. He's not going for a feudal age sling, he just reached Castle Age. He's building a town center in the back, so this massive walling just to be able to survive feudal age. I don't know if that really pays off. So there's no sling going on. At least if I'm not completely blind, yeah, or yeah, I'm missing something major. And for that, then I think, well, at least grey is kind of pushing it a little too far. Like from green, yeah, you could argue palisade is fine. Now a late stone wall is fine, but this sort of walling is, well, it is a lot. Okay, Jax here manages to get up this town center, protecting it with a few knights. Viper needs to find a new target. Can't do a lot here with just 3 knights. Then Naruto fan or Slatin is dropping his castle. Kind of expected from a Mayan here who went for a drush. I think that's an okay time to get it up at minute 20. Okay, and now Never Ever in purple wants to break these walls, but then again, just more walls waiting. Well, I'm trying to find a weak spot myself, but there is none. The easiest really would be to destroy a house, but no. Yellow, sorry, yellow. Happy in green, just thought of it. And he's adding stone walls now as well. What is going on? Jack's building on a tiny space, but it's still fine. It's got a lot of farms and villagers, I suppose. Yep, that's 45 villagers. That's the best number in the team for China D. 47, 46, 49 and 35 here for Norway. Team scores, neck in neck really, about 2000 for both teams. Stable is coming up. Okay, now, what does Teal do? He's just patrolling on that hill. Probably a good idea. He sees the archers hitting these villagers in the future, so yeah, that's a good idea. MBL still trying to do damage with these crossbowmen. Still on the point of view from me. Well, he's booming with 3 town centers. He's adding a 4th now. Well, I think the score kind of shows that the massive walling kind of set him back. I mean, with the Mayan economy he should be far ahead here of MBL, but yeah, walling costs you. Happy, getting a 4 town center, securing the stone here, that's always important for a Mongol. And here come the plumes, trying to hit these lumberjacks. Let's just quickly check Naruto fans' point of view. Was he able to see this? Oops, hotkey. Yep, he saw the chopped trees here, so he thought he'd catch some villagers, but then again Jack saw it coming, so no surprises there. On the other side, yeah, really not much happening just because of the walls here from grey and green. Now Jack's forced to go back, obviously with the castle firing there. And I think Viper is booming now. At least that's what he should do, because there's just not much going on. Jax can defend himself, and the other 3 players from China D They're playing it really defensive, especially with knights. It is impossible to kill villagers right now. There's a tiny gap. Surprised to see that, actually. Wouldn't be surprised to see a gate coming soon. Okay, that's 3 conquistadors down, so I guess Red didn't watch his units too closely here. He still picked up, is that 2 or 3 villagers? So yeah, nice one. Score difference still pretty identical at the moment. Just not much army action going on. And in a situation like this, it's actually a good idea to take a look at the economy stats. Let's maybe do that. Okay, so this is the resources collected throughout the game until now. No major surprises here. Stone. What's going on here? Yeah, again, Naruto fan trying to snipe a few units. I think he got 1 villager, but that's it. In return he lost 1, 2, 3 plumes, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. Again, back to the resources collected. Can't spot huge differences here. Well, villager counts. MBL is a bit low. Obviously he spent a bit more time in feudal age with an archer flush strategy. That's kind of what you get. Yeah, MBL is trying. I mean, he's really making the best out of this. If you're running into stone walls in the feudal age already, then you kind of know you won't be killing villagers too soon. It's gonna take till Imperial to make a decisive move at least. Okay, forward castle coming up from Happy Happy, shielding 2 stones in the main gold. So this is a great spot here. There's some more action now here between Naruto fan and Jax. Where's Jax going right now? Why is he running into enemy territory, or is he just taking a nice detour here, running in a circle? Alright, so that's the second castle for Naruto fan. Then MBL, well, trying to snipe off villagers wherever he can. And blue is up. Let's see who else is moving to Imperial. Happy Happy will reach Imp in a second. Who else? Never Ever. I mean me, well, you can see it here. Oh, rather big fight here now. All 4 players from this side engaging in this one. Why did Jax pull his units back when Red is moving forward? They lost a few seconds here. Yeah. Conquistadors don't have bloodlines on them. These archers have no armor. Oh, don't want to really call a winner here. Not sure who came out on top. Definitely a lot of dead knights. I think that is safe to say. Score hasn't really changed. Still 4,000 well, 500, 4,400. China now in the lead, but at this stage it can change any moment. There's players going to Imperial, so it's gonna go back and forth with the scores anyway. MBL losing his last few units there. Not a big deal, it's minute 33. He wants to transition to Mangudai now anyway, so these archers don't really hurt. Viper getting a castle on a nice hill. There's extra gold, not sure I can cover it, but yeah, it looks good. Definitely taking map control. Here's some extra gold too. Market coming up at minute 33. I think that's good. If a game is so defensive like this one, then you can actually start trading at minute 34, 35. Okay, Never Ever is actually joining the party here. I think that's a good idea because grey and green just couldn't be touched really. But there is no siege from blue yet. Is he bringing anything? No, that's just plumed archers. He's getting chemistry, the elite plumed archer, okay. Being researched right now, there it is. Bracer has been done as well. Okay, another castle coming up. Forward. Base from Never Ever. Green should be able to see this. 2 stables. This is not gonna be easy. Elite Eagle Warriors with Eldorado with +4 defense. But again, siege is missing. And now that Never Ever was busy on the other flank, and he's, well, kind of doing stuff in the middle here. Trying to overwhelm green here by surprise. MBL is kind of vulnerable at the moment. So, yeah, that's just siege missing, really. Otherwise, MBL is really in a 2 versus 1 situation. And here comes the trebuchet. It is 2 castles, though, gonna take a while to take them out. Okay, Viper and Sletten having a nice advantage here over Xiao Fan and Jax. Paladin upgrade has just been finished. Cavalier is coming up for Jax, he's engaging anyway. And the town center stays up with just 100 or 200 HP. Nice one. Yeah, I think they can go back now. They pretty much achieved what they wanted. And I don't think blue and teal have the numbers here to really take the fight. Viper still waiting for the Cavalier upgrade. It's getting plate bonding armor. Let's check this side again. Yeah, well, it's still an awesome hill for MBL, isn't it? I wonder where the Eagle Warriors went though. Yeah, into MBL's economy. And that's always annoying. These ones here are targeting a mill. Still, MBL is losing villagers. And more trebuchets. I'm not sure MBL will be able to hold these castles. He just engaged apparently to take out some traps. Lost the Mangudai here, as we can see. One trebuchet down now. That was from these traps. Now, I think the least that is going to happen is that MBL will lose 1 castle. Ooh, another trebuchet. Just as expected, MBL bottom score now, and he's kind of in trouble. What's happening here? Well, the forward from Never Ever didn't do anything. You can see the Rams dying here. Well, Mangudai, especially elite Mangudai, take them out so quickly. And there goes the first castle. And this one won't last too long. Yeah, Never Ever needs to do something now. There's no Paladin upgrade for Chinese, obviously. So, the question is what to do against Elite Mangudai and Elite Eagle Warriors. Fully upgraded now, I think, with Eldorado. That's a good move from Viper to send in some Paladins, but Never Ever, yeah, needs to transition to Chupanus, and he is. Not sure if that's quick enough. Now he's building a castle in the back, so it's gonna take a while for the units to arrive. Oops. And here comes a forward siege workshop. You can hear more villagers dying. Yeah, MBL is really in trouble now. Let's check the other side. Paladin has been researched by Jax as well now. And he's getting halberdiers. That is the natural, or well, let's call it logical reaction. Viper is kind of busy on the other side. Let's see. Yeah, okay, sending newly created units to this side. This castle will go up. But there's 3 trebuchets waiting already. Chinese cavaliers aren't bad, right? That's 140 HP. 12 plus 4 and 2 plus 4 statistics there. So these are fully upgraded cavaliers, but they're not paladins, aren't they? Okay, sorry, I had to mute the mic for a second. Okay, well, it looks like Jax and Xiaofan are getting into a defensive position. Bombard tower is coming up though, that's surely gonna help. What's going on here in the corner? Oh nice, Jax raiding the Norwegian trade. China has set up a nice trade already, so that looks fairly similar. Okay, how's it going for MBL? Well, losing this town center. This one might go down very soon. Oh, where's Grey and where's Green? Here's the Eagle Warriors and 2 trebuchets from Grey. Green, is that really all he has? I don't think so, to be honest. So let's take a look. Alright, sent a lot of paladins here. Paladins. Mangudai to fight the paladins. And that could really be a game changer here. I mean, to have 30 elite Mangudai in a fight or not makes a huge difference. As probably everyone here in the chat can tell. And the new units go down this way, so yeah, a smart play. And there goes the castle. You see how a few units can turn the situation around. It really looked like Jax and Xiao Fan had to defend here, but with the Mangudais they could actually push. At speed, Mangudais actually shred Halbs, it's amazing. So you can pretty much take the Halberdiers out of the equation, and then it is two civilizations going for Paladins against Plumes and Paladins. Now... it's more and more Hussars for Jax though, is he running out of gold. Still, it is looking pretty good now for China D. With the bomber towers backing this push up, could get tricky. 3 trebuchets are in position, taking down army buildings from blue. MBL is injured. 3 castles here, so we can mass some army again. Eagle warriors. Not easy to counter for Chinese. They don't get hand cannoneers, they don't get paladins. Chukanu are pretty good, but if they're massed, never easy. And now there's green sitting on a nice hill. Is it enough though? Should be, should be. And if green mixes in some hussars himself, or grey gets these eagles in front of those as meat shields, then this is really hard to stop. Look at the map. The amount of ground that green and grey have actually conquered, really have under their control, is amazing if you ask me. Close fight here, yeah, without the green Mangudai, it's just like 6 or so left. It's not so easy. Very close fight. Jax is going back. Xiao Fan is staying. That is not optimal. Should always decide to engage or to go back at the same time. And there's a GG. I think here the situation was not 100% decided, but well, it was looking pretty good for China D. But here MBL really in a tough position, and never ever, I don't know. Maybe it was the civilization, maybe it was the decision actually to fight on the other side and waste resources here. But anyway, I mean, even I saw it coming like 2 or 3 minutes in advance. MBL has definitely seen it coming, so there was either a miscommunication or just a bad decision on that flank. Anyway, updating the scoreboard. This is the 2-1 for China D. Nice one. And let's go through the achievement. Very good ratio. Look at this one. That's more than a 3-1 ratio here for Happy. At this level, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, what else? I mean, in terms of economy, it was a defensive game. The players were untouched most of the time. See, everyone went beyond 130 villagers, so yeah, nothing special going on. The timeline shows it as well. Okay, let's go back. Oh, and yeah, it's the new round, so I should take a look. It is gonna be Psy Nomad. Alright. And the decision whether it's 3v3 or 4v4 is up to Norway. Okay. Okay, here we are for the 3 vs 3 Nomad. And the players are Viper MBL and Sletten, here as Naruto fan for Norway. And we have Shao Fan, Happy Happy and Jax for China D. In the beginning it's gonna take a few seconds for the players to find a good spot to build a TC. Alright. Here's the dog from green. What's the plan here? What is blue doing? Went there, looked like the villager was about to attack, but then changed his mind. Okay. Viper building here, next to 3 boars. Gold is kind of close. Forest, obviously. Blue is building here. It's 2 boars. Lots of stone. Gold is close as well, so that's an alright position, I guess. There's the red dog. Red TC is here. That's 1 boar for him. This one is closer to Viper. So yeah, it's not gonna be a perfect start for red, potentially. Let's take a look. Well, these Persians. I think Persians are always fine. A little exaggerated maybe, but they're just awesome on Land Nomad. Sorry, Land Nomad? No. just regular Nomad. Vipers Persians 2. Okay, so Persians match up there. Where are the other Norwegian players? Viper looks a bit isolated here, I think. Mayans for MBL here in the, let's say, 8 o'clock position. And who is missing? Naruto fan. Well, he's kind of close to red. Vikings. As a Viking player, why would you build in the middle of the map? Vikings should try to find a safe corner, wall themselves in, do their stuff on water, and then start slinging. But here in the center position, that's not gonna be easier. So let's, yeah, keep an eye on Slatin here at around minute 20. Wow, that's a lot of deer here in one spot. Shame no player has built a town center there. Jax is kind of close. He could claim all these if he wants to. Happy close as well. So yeah, these deer, they should go to China D. But you never know, maybe a wild Norwegian villager shows up and kills them all. It's all possible on Nomad. Okay, green dog, we've seen that. It's a yellow dog for MBL. Vikings, don't see it yet. Well, we could quickly check. Yep, here it is. Okay, so it looks like the water here on the left-hand side pretty much belongs to Norway. And China is docking more to the east. Blue dog, where is it? Happy. Oh, it's between Viper and MBL, I didn't see that. Blue is always hard to see on water. So yeah, he could harass Norway pretty nicely from here. Alright.
Tabish?
Team scores pretty close. Looking a little bit better for China, but at this stage it doesn't mean much. It's really down to sheep scouting. What was this flare for? Not showing anything specific, maybe resources, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at the villager counts. 11 for Jax and 10 just for Slatin. So the Vikings are a little behind, kind of expected. But still 17. Yeah, here MBL is a little behind here compared to the other main player. Maybe it's just because of the fishing ships. No, actually here that is split. 5 fishing ships for MBL, 4 for Happy. So there's villagers. Something went wrong there for MBL. Yeah, he had a sheep here. But apart from that, it doesn't look great. There's another one waiting. It's relying on fish at the moment. Okay, the Viper going on gold early on. The first to click up to Castle H. He had 2 boars at least. Could have been 3 though, not sure. There's Shao Fan also playing as the Persians. It's got a few sheep left. And Jax is the first player from China D to click up to feudal as Vikings. That could be dangerous on water. Shao Fan has clicked up, Happy has clicked up, so now we're waiting for the Norwegian players. What are they doing? What takes them so long? There's MBL. Here we go. Wasn't too long, it's not a huge difference. Okay, that's gonna be interesting on the water. Jax will be up first. He could sail a bit north, or well, let's just say along the shore here and hit Viper. Then Happy is here. Where's the red dog? Oh, well, let's hear. It's just walling towards the shore there. Yep, really looks like China will have a good chance here to win the water. It's a huge island without a middle lake. Usually in a Nomad team game you have a pretty big middle lake. Here there's no such thing. Well, this one I'm not gonna count. Okay, a second dog coming up. Happy, is he getting any galleys out or not? Doesn't look like it. Let's check Jax then. Yep. 2 galleys coming up. Third dock is about to be built. They're planning a team war. Looks like it with the flares here. Ooh, Viper will have a pretty good castle age time. 1620, that's the stuff, that's the time I get on a regular map. Okay. Let's take a look at the villagers, 24 vills. And Naruto fan on 24. Yeah, well, he has some early action here. Come on, build the palisade. Yes, it's coming up. But there's already a watchtower, so yeah, there is some pressure from Red here. First few galleys harassing Viper now. Oh, yep, now it's even 4, so Viper cannot defend this at all. A lot of fishing ships though. Monastery coming up. Yeah, horse collar. Fletching. Okay. So Red doesn't really seem to be interested in knights at the moment. Just one stable here. Latin walling up more and more. I think that's a good call. And a siege workshop, so Viper will go for a siege monk rush. Interesting choice. Monastery coming up as well for Shao Fan. Oh, I just heard a villager going down. Or was that just a scout here? And there's the monk. Wow, if you could deny this monastery, that would be really good for Viper. Probably not gonna deny it, but just slow it down. And there's a conversion. Nope. Monastery goes up. And a siege workshop 2 now. So Viper slightly ahead. Oh, and he managed to save this villager. Built a house to block the way. And there's a stone wall coming up behind it. This monk here needs to recover, still only on 60%, so this wall will go up. Mangonel cannot reach it in time. On the water, quite expected that Jack's killing more fishing ships, but here's a fire ship now from Viper, and these units here are great against galleys, especially feudal age galleys. Fire ships from Shaofan. Yeah, there's really nothing hindering the food income on the water for China at the moment. What is MBL doing? Well, okay, there is Sletten with 3 galleys against a fire ship. Did they even scout this dock? I wonder. Okay, MBL is slinging. MBL is Mayans. Well, he has a rather good position. He is in a corner position really on the map. But he kinda needs to rely on Sletten to hold this. Castle there from MBL, well that certainly helps, but is Sletten really focusing on the water exclusively? Because for that, he doesn't have all that much army out. That is 7 army units. If he was going for a Grush, then that is really not too much. MBL is out there with a fire ship. Not sure if it's worth to chase 1 fishing ship with 5 units here. Yeah, now he's going back. Well, looks like he has the upper hand anyway. Fire ship from blue as well, so yeah. The water really belongs to China B. Good shot, very good shot. This Mangonel survived on 2 HP. That's pretty good here from Shaofan. Okay, yeah. Yeah, looks like Jax has the numbers here to fight Sletten. Fire ship is moving in. There's the one from MBL. It's not too close. On land, Viper doesn't seem to push anymore. His knights are going where exactly? Well, there is a gap. The knights could run this way, then hit blue at least, but well, there's town centers. So I won't do too much. Looks like Viper is still exploring. And Jax is slinging happy as we can see. So that is expected from Vikings, first to Grush and then transition into a sling. I still think he could do more on water. He has 6 units left and I can only see 2 galleys here at the moment. But it's getting more by the time. Okay, he's waiting for reinforcements. And now this looks really good. Ooh, Sletten didn't watch this. He's gonna lose 2, maybe 3. And Shaofan is going up to Imperial. Wow. While Sletten is just going up to Castle Age. Oh, actually, let's check out his town center. Oof, that's 2 mangonels. He needs to repair the TC. Yeah, against 2 mangonels he can maybe hold. Still, he's just 29-30% castle, and now he's out of wood. Ouch. Monks are getting close. He cannot garrison in this TC. There's not enough HP, and I think he deleted the town center. So there goes the castle age for Slatin. 2 knights are moving in, but there's 2 monks waiting. They're ready to convert. Oh no, this one just picked up a villager. Still doesn't look good at all. 2600 against 2500 score for China D. Jack's still fighting here on the water. Yeah, he'll be able to take out MBL's fire ship there. With the town center coming up for Viper. Happy received a serious sling here. Let's see what he's gonna do with these resources. Well, where's his army? It's being raided by MBL. It's just 6 plumed archers or so. Not a big deal. But there's the GG. I think Norway looked at the overall situation and kind of realized they fell back way too early. Completely lost the water. Slatin was kind of out of the game, had to relocate. Yeah, that is almost impossible to correct or to get back into the game. Okay. Jack's here, awesome play on the water. Viper kind of, yeah, didn't fare well against Xiaofan here, awesome defense. And Slatin, yeah, we saw what happened there. He tried to be active on the water, but it was, yeah, was it really 2v1 anyway? Not enough there from Slatin. And then on land he got attacked by Xiaofan, so very tricky situation. MBL, I didn't pay too much attention onto MBL, but yeah, he ended up in the corner there, so couldn't really engage too much. Okay, let's go back. And the next game is gonna be 4 versus 4 land, no